Hello, everyone. Welcome. Pardon me. Welcome to Katie Moonchild's world. I'm Katie, obviously, and right now I'm Katie the frog. Hi, welcome. I want to welcome you to a table of questions, table of solutions, maybe a table of answers. We're here for entertainment purposes only. And I want to say thank you very much for coming and joining me. I always am really slow here at the beginning because I never really think about what all now am I supposed to say before I hit that button to say go. But anyway, thank you for being here. My subscribers, you know how much I appreciate you. And you're there to support me when I do things in other places on other channels, and besides coming here, I so much appreciate your time, because your time is important to me, because I know it's important to you. And to my new subscribers, welcome. As we're closing out this year, we're going to have some interesting things coming in that I'm working on for January, and we'll see what happens. And if you're new here, thank you. Thanks for coming. Let me explain to you a little bit about how this works. We come here for solutions for the week we just had, or the month we just had, or even just the day we just had. It's up to you and how you perceive what I interpret for you, because you're coming here with your question in your mind. Keep that question in your mind, and this is how I work the cards. First ones we do is our current situation. What happened this week? Or, how we're feeling even right now. This is current. Our current situation. Quite a week. Week of a lot of major ups and downs. It's like each week is more and more of a roller coaster. And all I really want to focus on is the holidays and what that means. It's not arguing and no, I'm right, you're wrong, to being ridiculous about it. Anyway, what's our current situation? That was just my opinion. Okie dokie. Wow. Sacrifice card. I'm going to get it where we don't have much of a glare there. Have a new setup. A supporter. So nicely got me a gooseneck with a clamp on the end so that it'll hold my phone better, so that I can record with a little bit of a better angle. Anyway, thank you very, very much. Okay, look at her. She's quite a colorful soul. The tattoos on her arms. It's like everything from her sacrifice is dark down here. Really dark. It's almost a shadow of a person in that dark spot there. And eyes, red glowing eyes over here. But look at her. There's life. It's going. All these spirals. Going up. And this is us. We're working really, really hard with that solar eclipse behind us. We're working really hard to keep looking up. It's like even her tattoos, they all spiral up. They all are growing upwards till you get to her hand, and she releases this beautiful butterfly. Symbol of transformation. This is what happens, is what is going to happen if we can release our past. And that's our personal past, our professional past in some of us, our government past, you never move forward when you're trying to look back. You'll stumble and fall. Here we have a repeating number. If you subscribe or follow me on Instagram, I posted what that number is, what it means. Since I don't have that in front of me right at the moment, I'll let you look that up. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, then follow me on Instagram, because there's a place to go to always look up the repeating numbers when you see them. Shameless plug. Sorry about that. But if you look at this woman, everything about her is about soaring and trying to fly, but she's still grounded and connected to the ground because her tattoos are of plants and but she's got wings down here behind her, almost as if it's part of her garment. It may feel like we're standing in the mire or the swamp, and not getting anywhere very fast. What are you willing to sacrifice? How much more are we willing to sacrifice? We're being asked an awful lot. And I know a lot of people are getting tired of this part right here. We're taught in the duality that for sacrifice there's a reward. But you know what? All these spirals back here, That's how time moves. Time doesn't move linearly. So everything happens in its own time. And sometimes you'll only get a part of it. But you can count on it. The only constant there is everything changes. So don't pay any attention to these. Oh, there's more too. They appear to be, I don't know, like dark. To me, I'm interpreting them as dark spirits. And that's also the reason she's standing in them is we have a shadow side. And as long as we ignore the shadow side, it haunts us. So that is part of what I guess we're needing to work on to release is our shadow side. Turn the card sideways because I was used to doing sitting sideways and doing this reading. It's really nice. Let's see what our hopes, goals, and dreams are. Now this can be, like I said, for while you sleep. It can be for the moment. It can be for the year and any time in between. It's up to you. In our current situation, we are definitely being asked to sacrifice more. Okay. Let's just stick out. Yes. Ooh. Here we go. That glare was bad. Sorry about that. Limitless possibility. Stars in the sky. This is where we want to be. Oh my goodness. Milky Way galaxy. Our higher self. Connecting and illuminating, being illuminated by the galaxy. While we sit firmly planted on terra firma. Stars in the sky. Stars in the sky, yeah. We want to be where there's limitless possibility. How do we get from having to sacrifice so much to this limitless possibility? We need a map to get there. You know, the connection coming out of the figure's hands, going up to the sky, you know, that's our connection to each other. We're all the same stuff. We're all made of the same stuff. We all want the same stuff. We want to be loved. We want to love. We want some security. And all of that is a limitless possibility. Okay. This seems to be, you've heard me shuffling. This particular card we get often here. We need to stop thinking about how much we are sacrificing. And that glare. And encourage each other. Here we go. Let's put that lovely piece of quartz there. And encourage each other. Stop tearing each other down. Stop looking at each other and looking for reasons to not like the fact that you're different than I am. Considering, which is laughable because we're all different from each other. The love here in this picture goes with this limitless possibility. With encouragement, you have unconditional love. And here comes unconditional. Sacrifice. We're not going to have to be doing that a whole lot longer. These two cards together mean limitless possibility of encouragement through unconditional love is what that tells me. Don't worry about your sacrifice. Focus on the limitless possibility through encouragement and unconditional love. Remember, what you give out, you get back. Do you want unconditional love? And do your best to give it to others, even if you don't know them. I had an interesting trip a couple days ago to the drugstore, and I haven't had my booster shot yet, so I had my mask on. And this lady was really nice. I was looking for a box of chocolates. This lady was really nice. She's kind of odd. I mean, you know, I don't know what to say, how to describe it, but she was different. There was just something different about her. So I has had a hard time reading her energy. Anyway, she helped me find the chocolates I was looking for. I got them, and I thanked her, and I told her she needed to, work there. And she's like, yeah, I need to do something. This president that we have now hasn't done anything for the elderly. I'm a Trump supporter. And she says, I want him back. And I went, okay, well, I'm not, but that doesn't matter. And I turned around and walked away. It's like, what has that got to do with you need to work here because you helped me find a box of chocolates? It's because I had a mask on. It was a little bit obvious with my mask. It's leopard print. But, I'm like, hey, if I'm going to have to wear it, I might as well get attention. You know how that goes. Anyway, I digress. Don't worry about your sacrifice, because that sacrifice is going to... Here's our reward for the sacrifice. Limitless possibility. So give out that unconditional love and encouragement. Let's find out what chakra's blocked, so we can work at loosening things up and get that. To me, my chakras spin. I mean, like, almost like a disc. Not necessarily just a spiral. I don't know. Okay, that one just jumped right. I love it. I've been getting a lot of this today. Yeah. Creativity. It's your sacral chakra. What have you been doing lately to be creative? I want you to answer that honestly. And then I'm going to give you some ideas maybe that you hadn't thought of, that you are being creative and you don't even know it. First of all, did you have to make a decision this week, maybe? Like, could be an easy one. What do I fix for dinner? To, what do I invest money in? To, how do I pay my bills? And if you came up with a solution for that, you're being creative. But this is telling us we're stuck. We are stuck and not being creative. The sacral chakra is also our center for pleasure, sensuality, sexual health, relationships, and healing. When it's balanced, confidence, a healthy libido, exploring passions, connected to feelings, and developing intimate connections with others. You're enjoying life. When it's imbalanced or out of balance, you have dependency issues. Got any addictions that you need to get rid of? Yeah, I've developed one to cards. Low libido. Feeling emotional. Like you want to laugh one minute and cry the next, or you're angry and then you cry, or if you're like me, I do that anyway. But, yeah. I guess the dependency issues could also be where you depend on someone else to take care of you instead of you taking care of yourself. You can be very unmotivated and sad. Almost, well, Yeah, having lethargy or being lethargic. So, the crystals that you need to help with this: carnelian, sunstone, orange calcite, goldstone, and tangerine quartz. And the carnelian is all I have, but it is a nice size chunk. Had it for a while. It's this dent in it, or this piece that's out of it right there. It's a lovely spot for a, almost like a worry stone. Anyway, the affirmations, when you look in the mirror, tell yourself to counter this: I am passionate. I have healthy boundaries. I love and respect my body. My sexuality is sacred. I feel pleasure and abundance. Gee, abundance. Limitless possibilities. Unconditional love. Yeah. And creativity. Amazing. That's interesting reading. It certainly pertains to me too. I mean, ever since the solar eclipse, I have been off. I can't quite. It's like, on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Carlton and his dance. It's how I've been kind of feeling like I'm kind of going through life. Anyway, I would like to also read a message from Spirit, but I have a new deck. And in honor of it being December, I'm going to use this deck. This is the deck. And it has cards in it that are based on pagan ritual as in tradition, as well as the parts of pagan tradition that were incorporated into Christianity. So it's an interesting deck, and it's a beautiful deck. So this is the back. And this is, trying to get the shine to work. Now that I want it to shine, there you go. So let's see what we can get for a message from Spirit. Our guides with these cards. Since they're oriented to the Christmas season, or the December season, I'll put it that way. That way I am not stepping on anybody's toes. I respect your religion, no matter what it is, as long as it does not hurt others. If it does hurt others, that's not my place to judge. Anyway, so message for us this week. What's our message this week? card right there. Oh, what a cool card. Now, I have to tell you, I'm going to have to use the book, but I'm going to interpret it first and see what the book says. Because I just got these yesterday. Anyway, I think it was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. Squirrel medicine. Seeing lots of those around lately. The pitter-patter, plan ahead. Keep silent your path's desire. No eyes or ears shall see you coming. A well-deserved revile. Some of these things, I guess. Let's see what the book says. As I flew past it. 35. Nope. Just looking at that image, he looks so happy. He's got that big old acorn in his hand. Not eating on it though. Looks like he's got a little bit of, his pouches look, that looks pretty full. Not so full on this side yet though, but that won't fit in there. So he's holding on. While he's got all these berries or little pine cones, because if he's in a fir tree or a pine tree, he's got all that food around him too. Abundance. Squirrel medicine. Oh wow, guess what page number it's on in the book? It's on page 111. Wow. Squirrels are always preparing for a hard winter season. They are continually gathering nuts, seeds, and berries to store in hollow trees or small crevices to come back to when they need it. Sometimes they hide their treasures so well they can't find them later on. But this never bothers them, and they continue to be more prepared than necessary. Whatever seeds they missed will grow into plants, further contributing to the cycle of life. Squirrel medicine guides you to get prepared to welcome your intentions into your life. Yes, the universe will do most of the heavy lifting, but you have to do your part as well by being ready to receive opportunities when they come knocking. That can mean enrolling in that class or having your 2-minute pitch ready to go. Manifestation is really preparation that meets divine opportunity. And it's better to be over-prepared than missing out because you didn't prepare at all. Energy is never wasted, and you never know when all of your hard work will come in handy. Wow, I got goosebumps. You know, we can't receive if we don't have room. So I guess we've got to be creative in our way. We've got to fix this creativity. But This card is also telling us part of squirrel medicine is to be prepared. Be over-prepared. And I know today there was a tornado. Bad tornado. You never know when something like that is going to happen. I am not a prepper necessarily, but while I keep hearing and feeling prepare for a hard winter, and up until yesterday and today, it has been in the 80s here. And now, all of a sudden, we've got a freeze warning tonight. So, yeah. Winter's here. Prepare yourself. What can you do? How long can you manage? If things get really, really hard. So this is what I take this card as a definite warning. Also, keep quiet your preparations. You know, not everybody needs to know all your new ideas until you are prepared to stand up for them completely. Especially if it's something that is out of the box to the people around you. We fix this and give each other love and unconditional love and encouragement. We'll get to this limitless possibility and not to have to sacrifice. We'll always have to sacrifice a little, but we won't have to sacrifice so much. Well, I thank you very, very much for coming, for being here. I really, after my conversation at the drugstore, I really want to reinforce, be kind to one another. Most of all, be kind to yourself. And if you have to, just walk away. Don't confront, just walk away. Thank you for coming. See you next week.